Between Two Worlds. Chapter 2. One night, in the old house where we resided with my parents, the bedrooms nestled on the first floor, connected to the ground floor by an ancient wooden staircase that creaked underfoot like a guardian of forgotten secrets. The kitchen and the drawing room slumbered below, enveloped in the serene shadow of the moon. Suddenly, a frightful din tore through the silence, wrenching me brutally from sleep. I leapt from my bed, heart pounding, and in the dimly lit corridor, I saw my parents, also awakened, their eyes filled with a surprise mingled with anxiety, scrutinizing the origin of this infernal tumult. It was a frame, hung upon the wall since immemorial ages, that had detached itself in an inexplicable gesture, striking a broom forgotten there, which in turn had tumbled down the steps in a noisy cascade. The wood of the staircase had amplified each rebound, transforming this simple accident into a chaos that evoked a fierce struggle or a forced intrusion. I had imagined hostile shadows forcing the door, and that is why I had rushed forth, ready to defend my own. But no, it was merely that. A broom tumbling in the obscurity, an incident banal, almost risible under the light of reason. Yet, the following day, a telephone call transformed this ordinary anecdote into a veil of unfathomable mystery. We were informed of the death of an uncle, which had occurred at the heart of the night, precisely at the hour when the frame had fallen and the broom had begun its mad dance. This time, it was no longer a legend murmured by the fireside. I was part of it. I had been witness to this invisible echo. Strange, inexplicable. How, at my age, to apprehend this tenuous link between a dying man, a distant relative, and an inert object suspended on a remote wall? What obscure force connected the dying flesh to the immobile matter? It defied all logic, all comprehension. In the rational world in which I navigated then, open to philosophy and spirituality, but reticent in the face of these spectral manifestations, I could not deny the facts. Yet, I attempted to soothe them by invoking chance, that great illusionist. But this thought vanished swiftly, chased away by my mother's insistent narratives of similar events. And if, ultimately, there were something, a hidden weave, a secret energy threading the filaments of the visible and the invisible, what meaning to ascribe to these physical reactions, devoid of conscious connection, which challenged the very fabric of our reality?